At our core, 6 values drive who we are and influence our daily decisions. Every 2 months, we highlight a team member who embodies these values. This episode focuses on value number 5, do what's right. As we know, integrity is non-negotiable. We choose to do the right thing, even when it's not the easiest option. Technician Edward Jordan from the Grenada office truly lives this value. He believes in doing the job correctly, not because anyone is watching, but because integrity matters in every connection. This is Core Drive, where our values come to life through the people who live them. Let's start by getting to know Edward.
I guess I'm just a laid-back type of person. I don't really do much but work and at home and sometimes hang out with my friends and family. Like I say, most times I like to go out to eat, just move it every so often. Love to travel. Just anything to get away, get my mind off things.
Now that we've met Edward, we wanted to know what the core value of do what's right means to him.
That means go out and do your job the way it's supposed to be done. I would try to take no shortcuts no matter how much longer it may take. But most time, the shortcut gonna have you messed up in the end. First of all, if you're doing what's right, you ain't got to worry about going back and doing the stuff over and over again. Like I said, you won't want nobody to come to your house and fixing your system or putting your system in, and you got to go back day after day, every other week or whatever to straighten it back out. Go ahead on and do everything that's right. That way you ain't got to worry about that. The trouble called hurt you in the end. And like I said, that's one thing you got to try to avoid. Sometimes you can't, but try to avoid the most, anytime possible. And the little small step you can take that will help you do it. So like I said, you go behind somebody, you see the cable has been cut or frayed or whatever, and you just change the end out and leave it there. That's defeating the purpose of doing anything. Go ahead on and change it out, no matter if you want to or not. That's what you're getting paid for. So you helping yourself out and you helping everybody else. Because who want to go behind somebody that's screwing up and changing out the stuff that they're doing? They make you look bad. And you getting talked about. We're all out here to do the same job. Let you do what we have to do and get it out the way. I guess one thing to be is not to get complacent in what you're doing. Because you get complacent in what you're doing, you're going to skip over a lot of stuff that you know you need to do. So you're hurting yourself. And I admit sometimes I do that. That's something I got to work on myself. Just keep your mind on what you're doing. You know the reason why you're here and what you're here to do. So just do it. Don't try to, like I said, you don't need to fuss or complaining at nobody. And don't need to try to get out of doing no work because you know it needs to be done. Everybody has to get paid, and everybody wants to get paid correctly. Besides putting up with somebody else's BS. So that's one thing I learned, to try to just show the guys how to do it the right way. And I know, like I tell everybody, I ain't perfect. Everybody say I'm good, like I tell everybody, I can do better. I ain't no better than nobody else. I don't care if it's just beginning or they up higher than me. I ain't no better than nobody else. I'm gonna do my job and it needs to be done. Just slow down, do what you gotta do and do it.
For Edward, doing what's right isn't just about knowing the value. It's about putting it into action even when it's not the easiest choice.
Sometimes ground the system, trying to get the wires all the way to the ground, to the meter base to ground them. Sometimes, it's easier to just put them somewhere else and not worry about it, but it's not the right thing to do. So just try to run the wires, do whatever you have to do to get it done. And some situations, like if you know stuff need to be done, like the wires are bad or the wires just need to be redid to make it look better, just do it. Customer appreciate it more and it helps you out. Because like I said, if you don't have any integrity while you're doing your job, integrity means everything. Everybody see you doing your job, like I said, word of mouth spread and everything else, so it helps us keep our job, help the company make money and we can make money. Don't nobody want to keep going behind somebody and listen. Just constantly doing it, and they know they do it. But we got to be held accountable for everything. All the time. And I don't care how big or how small. It needs to be done. I can try to tell somebody the right way to do it and walk them through it. I don't have a problem doing it. If I'm around the area, I will go and help that person. They need it.
Behind every great technician is a strong support system. People who keep you grounded, motivated, and focused on what's right.
I guess I'm just proud, like I said, I can do something that I like doing. Just for the most part, it's mostly family oriented. So got a lot of good people I work with. Like I said, just ain't no problem. Like I said, Mr. McKinnon, anytime he used to come around, he'll be the first one to shake your hand, do this, do that, talk to you like you a person. Ain't nobody belittling nobody, nothing like that. So like I said, it's just mainly family atmosphere. One thing I do appreciate. I know a lot of them that push me or whatever, try to help me keep together. My brother Kevin, Kyle, Marvin, he stayed with me about trying to keep everything together, Brad. So it's just different people. And some of the new tech that I train that's under me do the same thing also. So it's just, the people showing their gratitude for what you have done, or for helping people out. It just make you feel good and make you just want to keep on doing it.
Just as his teammates support him at work, Edward credits his family, especially two key individuals, for shaping the values he lives by today.
I can say two main people really, my mom and my grandma, outside of work. Because like I said, my mother was a hard-working woman. She always had 2 jobs. She took care of all 5 of us by herself. If I can say by herself, but mainly by herself. And my grandmother, she was always there. So I always had somebody to lean on, somebody to talk to if I need to talk to her. And she would always tell us like tell little stories about different little things. But those are the main 2 people that I mainly looked up to be honest. Mom and grandma. I can't say enough about either one.
Edward's biggest motivation doesn't come from the field, it comes from home.
It inspired me for one thing, because I know I got to be a provider and I got to be there to take care of them. And like I said, whatever shortcomings I have or anything like that, I just keep stuff to myself, no matter what it is, how bad I feel or whatever, and let them motivate me. My kids, like I said, they work hard and I do. And they get that from me. They don't mind working. They do it every day. They work. My son, like I said, my oldest son drives truck. My one under me, he go to work. He work at Amazon. They work from 5 to 3:30, 4:30 in the morning. He go to work on his days off. He's 21. He's already a supervisor. Like I said, they just motivate me by just doing what they need to do, taking care of their responsibilities, and living a good life. So, like I said, I got to be inspired to get up and go do what I need to do, take care of them, and get the necessities and want something. Like the last trip we went to Niagara Falls 3 months ago. We did like that pretty much. We did zip line and stuff we never did. Disney World there and a few other places. We always try. The kids haven't been too much anywhere lately because they've been working. But we also went to Kentucky to see Noah Bark. We took our mother there to see that also. And we got another trip planned the end of November. I don't know what's the next year. They say just getting out, letting them see stuff, see something besides Mississippi. Now, you would be surprised how many people right here in Mississippi ain't never seen nothing or been there. Older than me. People need to get out and enjoy life. Get up out of Mississippi. Go see something different. Go meet new people. That's why I like going on vacation. I go to different islands or whatever. I meet people on the boats or whatever else. I talk to them like we talking now. Like I've been doing them all my life. I don't have no problem doing it. I love meeting people. I can't understand them sometimes. But I can't understand me. I enjoy it.
For Edward, doing what's right isn't a one-time decision. It's a habit, a rhythm he carries into each day.
You got to set your tone every day by living the core value. If you do that, you ain't got too much to worry about. So just, like I said, pay attention to it. Every so often, go back and read it to get it in your mind, and just do what you got to do. No matter what it is, do our job, get them knocked out, get home, and do it our family. And then you keep every day. Well, my name's Edward Jordan, and I've been with this company for over 20 years. I do what I do because I love it. Can't too many people say that because ain't too many jobs out there that you're gonna love. But I love what I'm doing. I love meeting people. I love getting out, just seeing the world, just doing, just trying to bring everybody, try to bring everybody a little happiness. Because what you're doing, you're putting satellite in, the people have TV, they have something to watch. sometimes that's the only thing they have with them. They don't have anybody staying with them or whatever. They have somebody to, just something to ease their mind. So that's why I enjoy doing it. Because like I said, if you can make a person happy by doing little small things, why not do it?
Edward reminds us that doing what's right isn't about perfection, it's about purpose, pride, humility, and heart. That's what Core Drive is all about, recognizing the people who live our values out loud.